Hey guys, so I thought since this whole month of May and June is gonna be dedicated to Disney videos, I thought why not do a Disney get to know me. So I have a list of questions here and I'll just be answering them and hope you guys enjoy. So the first question I have here is, what is my all-time favorite movie? So that's a very easy answer for me, that my all-time favorite movie is Tangled. I've loved this movie ever since it came out. It just holds such a special place in my heart. I watch it every time I'm feeling sad or just when I'm bored. I just love it so much. I love the meaning. I love the songs. So yeah, my answer is Tangled. The second question is, what is your top 3 favorite movies? So my top 3 are Tangled, Princess and the Frog, and Monsters University. The next question is, what is your favorite princess? My favorite princess is Rapunzel. I just think that she's such a fun and playful character. I love how she grows so much during the movie, and I also just love her personality. Next question is, who is my favorite prince? And I have 2 answers. The first one is Eugene, just because Tangled, and the second one is Naveen. I love his character growth as well. I think he's a really fun character to watch. The next question is, who is my favorite couple? So my favorite Disney couple is Tiana and Naveen. I love how they help each other grow. I love how they bounce off of each other, and just their relationship growing throughout the movie. So the next question is, who is my favorite villain? This is such an easy question for me because it is Hades. I think he's literally hilarious, and he is just one of my favorite characters ever. I think he is such a great character to watch. He's so interesting, and I love that the role that he plays in Hercules. So favorite heroine is Moana, because I just love that movie in general. But I also love her journey and how she really discovers herself and how she doesn't let anybody keep her from her dreams, and I think that's a really important message. So the next question I had a little bit of trouble with because it said favorite hero, and I couldn't really think of one, to be honest, but I'm gonna go with Robin Hood. This is a movie that I haven't seen in a while, but I remember really enjoying it, and I really like Robin Hood's character. The next question is, what is your favorite sidekick? And my favorite sidekick is Pascal. I think that he is such a good sidekick character. Like, I love every princess sidekick, but he has to be my favorite. Like, he just has so much attitude, so much sarcasm in his face. Like, you just know exactly what he's thinking, and he doesn't even talk. So I just love I just love his little character, and there's just so much attitude packed into this little animal, and he's just adorable, and I love him. So the next question is getting more into like the Disney parks. So it is, do you prefer Disney World or Disneyland? And I am an avid Disney World goer. I've only been to Disneyland once, and it was still really awesome, but I'm gonna have to go with Disney World just because it's my favorite. So the next question is, what is your favorite ride? And this is something I struggled with for a while, because for a while I thought my favorite ride was Rock and Roller Coaster. Just because obviously it's just an amazing ride, super fast paced and very thrill seeking. But overall, my favorite ride is the Haunted Mansion. I love all things spooky, and I just love the atmosphere. I love the music, I love the creepiness, I love the ride vehicles. And so yeah, my answer is the Haunted Mansion. So the next question is, what is your favorite park inside of Walt Disney World? And my answer to that is Magic Kingdom. I know it's a basic answer, but literally that just seems like the epitome of Disney World to me. For a while, I thought it was Hollywood Studios because of Rock and Roller Coaster. The more I go to Magic Kingdom, the more that I realize it is my favorite park. But Hollywood Studios is up there because of Galaxy's Edge and all of the Star Wars things that they're adding to it. I think that it's going to become such an awesome park. It already is such an awesome park, but hands down, Magic Kingdom. So the next question is, what is your favorite land inside of your favorite park? So since my favorite park is Magic Kingdom, my favorite land is probably Frontierland, just because it has some of my favorite rides. Splash Mountain and Thunder Mountain, and I just really like all of the areas and stores around there. So the next question is, what is your favorite Disney snack? And I would have to say that my favorite Disney snack is the Disney pretzel. Dole Whip is a close second, but literally I think any time of the day that I'm at Disney, I'm craving a Mickey pretzel. And the cream cheese pretzels are really good, but I always go for the salted pretzel with cheese. Yeah, that's gonna have to be my answer because that's seriously what I get every time. So the next question is, what is your favorite restaurant? And this one was really hard for me too because I'm a super picky eater. I don't eat a lot of food that other people eat normally. So I finally narrowed it down to Liberty Tree in Magic Kingdom because it's just like a big Thanksgiving style family meal. And I love their mac and cheese, I love the bread rolls, and that's what I decided to go with. But as far as like atmosphere, my favorite would be Our Guest, just because of literally it's so atmospheric and you feel like you're inside the castle, and I just think that it's an awesome dining experience. The next question is, what is your favorite show? And I took this as like fireworks show or like Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast, so mine is Fantasmic. My family watches it every time that we go to Disney, and I just think that it's such an amazing show and it never gets old, and I love just everything about it. So this question is, if you had the chance to stay anywhere overnight in the parks, where would you choose? This was a loaded question because there's so many options. So I'll give you my top 3 places. So number 1 would be inside the Epcot ball, because how cool would it be to be like, I was able to sleep in the Epcot ball. Second is in the Cinderella suite, because it's such a rare thing to go in there. Like, it's just super rare. Nobody ever really gets to do it except for a few chosen people. And so I would say that's my second choice. And my third choice, just because it's my favorite ride, I would choose Haunted Mansion. I feel like it would be really spooky, really creepy, but that would be part of the fun. So the next question is, who is your favorite character to interact with at the parks? So you may not know this, but my all-time favorite Disney character is Winnie the Pooh. I love all of the movies, and he's just such a sweet character and just really is just the epitome of like kindness and happiness and just happy-go-lucky, and I love everything about his character. So I love meeting with him. Because one time when I went to go take a picture with him and do like a little meet and greet, I had a Winnie the Pooh stuffed animal, and he took the stuffed animal and put it under his shirt because obviously there couldn't be 2 Winnies. And I just remember that experience from being a kid, and it just has always stuck with me, and that's why I love him so much. So the next question is, what is your favorite Disney hotel? And this was an easy one for me as well because my family is part of DVC, which, if you don't know, is the Disney Vacation Club. And everybody has a home resort, so it's basically the place that you choose as your designated hotel. But I mean, it's not the only place you can stay, but it's just kind of your home resort. And ours is Bay Lake, and I'm so happy that my parents chose that because it seriously just fills me with so much happiness. And the reasons that I love it is, one, I just love the rooms, and I love how the rooms have like giant windows and you can see right into Magic Kingdom. And also it's a 5-minute walk from Magic Kingdom because it's right next to it. And another reason why I love it is because it's connected to the Contemporary Resort, and they have, so it's kind of like a 2-for-1. Like, you stay at Bay Lake, but then you can also walk to the Contemporary and go to the gift shops there because Bay Lake doesn't have a gift shop. And you can go eat at the restaurants at the Contemporary. But also a really cool thing is that Bay Lake has a lounge at the top of it called the Top of the World Lounge, and it's such an awesome place to watch the fireworks. I'll be putting pictures of everything I'm talking about just so you can kind of get a better idea. But it's such an awesome place to watch the fireworks. And I distinctly remember one year we went for Christmas, and we were in our room at night when they were doing like the Christmas fireworks show, and it literally covered the entire window. Like, I wish I had a recording of it, but it was so fun and so cool, and that's why it's my favorite resort. So the next question is, what character do I look the most alike? And I had a hard time coming up with this one because I honestly don't think I look like any Disney character, but I came up with Rapunzel with short hair just because I have short brown hair, and that's the only reason that I said that, is just because our hair is similar. So the next question is, what Disney movies cheer me up? And that's going to be Tangled and Pirates of the Caribbean. Pirates of the Caribbean is another one of my favorite rides, but I also love the movies and I think that they're so much fun. So the next question that kind of goes with that is, what movies make you sad? And that is Up, because I just feel like that's everybody's sad Disney movie. And Hunchback of Notre Dame, because we watched that the other day, and that is probably the darkest Disney movie I've ever seen. Like, that is intense. And the whole thing just makes me sad and I don't like watching it. So, yeah. So the most underrated Disney movie, in my opinion, is Treasure Planet. Like, sometimes when I talk about this movie, people don't even know that it's a Disney movie or know what I'm talking about. But seriously, if you haven't seen this movie, please watch it. It's seriously amazing. And it has such a great soundtrack. And I think that the characters are really fun, and I definitely recommend it if you haven't seen it. So the next question is, what is your favorite Pixar movie? And I have two answers for this, but my number one favorite Pixar movie is Monsters University. It's so fun. It's so funny. I love the kind of like that they're going through like a competition the whole time. I like movies with that formatting. And I just think that it's really enjoyable to watch. I love Mike Wazowski, I love Sully, and I prefer it much more to Monsters Incorporated. So yeah, and then my second favorite is Coco. I love it a lot, and I just love the message behind it, and I just think that it's a really fun movie overall. So the next question is, which Disney movie has the best soundtrack? And there's only one acceptable answer to this, and it is Tarzan. I love the jokes about how like Disney is talking to Phil Collins, and they're like, okay, Phil, so it's just a movie about this guy who was raised by gorillas, and yeah, just kind of come up with something. And then it's like Phil Collins comes out with like the greatest Disney soundtrack ever. There's definitely some really great ones, but personally that one just goes so hard and it's just so good and it makes me tear up every time. So definitely Tarzan. And the final question is, what is the last Disney movie that I watched? And the last Disney movie I watched was Up, because every night before leading up to our trip to Disney, we spin the wheel on like an app and it tells us a Disney movie to watch. And so we've just been doing that every night. And last night's was Up. So I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching this video. Since I'm posting so much Disney content, I kind of wanted you guys to get to know me better Disney wise. And yeah, this was a super fun video to film, and I hope that you're enjoying all of these Disney themed videos. And keep a lookout for the Disney vlogs coming in June, because there will be a lot. And I just hope that you guys have a happy and blessed day. And please give this video a like if you liked it. And please subscribe if you want to see more content from me. And I hope to see you in the next one.